Hey, what's up? It's me. And I'm... Hold on. Almost. Got it. There we go. Almost. There we go. We're back with some Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. Metal Gear should be at the end of that elevator. Judging by how long it took us to get here, launch preparations are almost complete. We cannot let them launch that monster. If Metal Gear is launched, it'll mean the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world, as I can't continue, or I'll get copyright striked. We must prevent that launch at all costs. Use any means necessary to make sure Metal Gear doesn't get out of the silo. I sure will, boss. Look at all the friends I'm bringing with me. Boy, it's sure going to be hard to... Might as well bring Python. I should probably bring people with, like, good amounts of health. Well, there's Harvey Viper. We can't not bring Harvey Viper. I'm pretty sure they saved my life at one point. Look at that. This is the dream team right here. The squad of all squads. I just want to make sure we're all actually equipped with stuff. Yeah, Noel's just got a machete. Yeah, this. Hold on. Menu. Change equipment. Yes. Okay, he's got a machete. Let's give him a scorpion. And... or an M10. And then something to heal himself with. Medical kit. Okay, you've got liquid nitrogen. I don't necessarily know what that does. But, let's give you a gun, a grenade launcher, and medicine. And then you're all set. He has no medicine, but I think he'll be fine. We must prevent that launch at all costs. Use any means necessary to make sure Metal Gear doesn't make it out of the silo. Will do, Colonel Campbell. I mean, regular Campbell.
Nice of you to join us, Snake.
These are the Metal Gear engineers. You killed them.
No, they killed themselves. They all despaired of their crimes and decided to die.
Crimes?
Oh, that's sad.
You mean the fact that this is all a Pentagon conspiracy?
Conspiracy? I see. Cunningham must have spilled his guts. The poor fool. He died never realizing he was only a puppet after all.
Aren't you the puppet, Gene? The Pentagon was trying to get rid of the CIA.
Wrong. I've known everything from the very start. The Pentagon's plans, that Cunningham would betray me. Everything. I simply used it to my own advantage, for my real plan.
Real plan?
I won't be launching Metal Gear into the Soviet Union.
What?
The Pentagon must have been prepared for the possibility that Cunningham might fail to erase the evidence. They're probably in negotiations with the Red Army as we speak. Even if I launched Metal Gear into Russia now, it wouldn't trigger a war.
If Russia isn't the target, then what is?
Virginia, USA. The CIA
No,
headquarters
Virginia.
in Langley and the Pentagon. The Philosopher's twin layers will be obliterated.
You're launching a nuclear strike against America? But if you do that...
Chaos will be created on an unprecedented
It'd be the same as
scale.
launching a nuke against the Soviet Union.
Worst-case scenario. America ceases to exist as a nation. The existing world order crumbles. And Russia won't escape unscathed either. Metal Gear will have been
All
launched
Metal Gear
from
Solid
Soviet
plots boil down
nuclear
to
missile
one of
base.
the superpowers will be
After a
nuked.
storm of international criticism, the Warsaw Pact will lose its sway over the Third World. It may even face armed conflict with NATO.
Why? Why would you do that?
To free the world from the Philosopher's control, I'll create a new global balance of power of my own design. My goal of building a new nation of mercenaries with only the most capable soldiers is real. But this peninsula is not the right place for it. Our nation will be an organization of shadows, without shape or form.
An
We will lurk
MSF.
deep underground and intervene in conflicts all over the world. History will be ours to control. I will accomplish what the hollow shell of the philosophers could not, with a superior breed of soldier. This organization will be the true Peninsula of the Dead. I call it Army's Heaven.
Army's Heaven.
I will not allow
It
the
sounds
world to
better
be a
in the original
playground for
Japanese.
abstract national interest and petty political gambits. I will use superior force of arms to achieve superior force of will. Thus, I will make the world whole again. For I am the successor, and this is my calling.
You're nothing but a dictator.
What?
You use fear to keep your soldiers in line. You use words to deceive your allies. You exploit those who look up to you as a mentor, and then you throw them away. The country you're building is no heaven for soldiers. The place they're looking for is outside your heaven.
An outer heaven, you say?
This is our calling. It's all part of a greater mission. Compared to this calling, the individual wills of individual soldiers are meaningless. Those who have no calling must be given one by those who do. They must follow the teachings of those with a greater will.
I suppose that'd be you.
It is my calling, and I will bestow it upon others. The countless masses with no wills of their own must devote their lives to a higher cause. They must give up their trivial lives, their petty contentment. They must sacrifice all their energies to the cause, pour their feeble lives into it, as the boss once did.
Boss
Prove
JPEG.1.
yourself, You're not worthy to speak of the boss.
So, you never knew.
What are you talking about?
6 years ago, during Operation Snake Eater, Volgan launched an American nuclear missile at Sokolov's research lab. This caused a change in plans, and the US government had to assassinate its own operative, the boss, to prove its innocence. And you were the assassin, Snake. Do you really think Volgan committed that terrible crime of his own will?
What?
It was all a setup from the very beginning. Volgan launching the nuke, the boss's death, even your mission in Groznygrad, Snake.
Was the CIA
It was
up?
all the work of your country, and a single deviously cunning strategist.
You're saying it was all a setup? By who?
The boss gave up her life, even if someone else willed it. She sacrificed her own
Coldman,
life
isn't it?
for
He's the one that devised the
It was a noble
CIA plan?
act.
Answer me. Who set it up?
You don't need to know the answer. Snake, the only thing you need is a calling.
Or are they
Your
saying it's
country
zero?
can't save you. Neither can your old teacher, nor your so-called friends. Join me, Jack. I will give you your calling.
I'll find my own. You and your phony ideals can go to hell.
You are a soldier after all. It seems we'll never see eye to eye. Well then, the time for talk is over, Snake.
Is it time to fight a Metal
You're
Gear?
too late. All preparations for Metal Gear's launch are complete.
You could have shot him.
What the? Who? Ursula!
Phoebe's twin from Friends?
Stay out of my way, Ursula.
Nuclear warheads must never be used. They are terrible weapons. Everything dies. People, animals, trees, the earth. Even today, they suffer still. I know their pain, their suffering, their cries, their hatred.
Do trees feel hate?
Or is it Lisa?
You read
Damn.
my thoughts, Ursula.
My one knife throwing
I
strategy
let down my
failed.
mental defenses thinking you were dead, but it's no use. You can read my mind, but you can't keep up with my body.
Elisa!
Sorry, did he just teleport in the middle of the air and stab her?
I'll have to find another way.
Gene, stop.
I'll be honest, Snake, this has ruined my day. I'm going for a McDonald's.
I've already input the trajectory for Metal Gear. There's a backup launch control in a nearby room. Gene is going to use it. Stop him.
Snake,
I will.
you're hugging the knife
Don't
into
try
my
to talk.
chest.
Don't worry. I'm okay. Snake. Oh, Snake.
What is that
Everything
music?
Clear now.
The futures we saw were one and the same. Snake, you will destroy Metal Gear. And you will create a new Metal Gear in its place.
And then there's some stuff with Solidus.
Children, les enfants terribles. Snake,
It's the original
your
Metal
son
Gear.
brought the world to ruin. Your
Also,
son,
there's a guy there who isn't related to you, but is called a snake.
the world.
What are you trying to say, Elisa? Elisa!
Damn. Every woman I meet in a Metal Gear game ultimately dies. Ah, good. Is that my Uber Eats? Oh,
This
fuck.
is the end, Snake. Metal Gear has already entered launch mode.
Could have shot him. Could
Trajectory
have shot him on the way out.
calculations and target locations have been set. No one can stop it now. Not even you, should you defeat me. But I know you won't let me go without a fight. And I too have a reason to fight you. To prove who I really am. Let's find out who the true successor is. Snake. Let's finish this.
God, between this and Python, the game really expects me to give a damn about these boxes. Hey, buddy.
What's it going to be?
My eyes.
Loyalty to your
Ow.
country. Or loyalty to yourself. Your country or your own mentality.
Okay, first of all, ow. My god, he's pulling some Matrix on me. I wonder if the peekaboo strategy of 1984 works. Is it CQC? Is that what I have to do? Surprise! Ow. Maybe I can do... Am I just fighting Vamp again? Is that what's happening? Oh, when he reaches for his knife?
I'm finished warming up now.
No! Ow! Leave me alone. Okay, I think I might die anyway, just because I have no healing left on me.
Who of you can say that tomorrow you won't be aiming your rifles at your neighbors, your comrades, your family? Is there no one who has a grudge against you? No one who wants you? No one who really needs you? Is there truly no one out there who will kill you?
Hey, can you grab your knife? Okay.
What's wrong?
Oh, I don't get the rest of my companions. This is bullshit.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country?
Trying to roll. Oh, it's a vent. Listen, man, I'm outie. You're on your own. And now we camp?
Are you trying to bore me?
Yes. What's the worst you can do to me in a vent? Or is he just gonna hide? You gonna hide, bud? Oh, now he moved. Does he run to this part? Okay, so he hides. Now we know. I think I might need to rethink my strategy.
Are you trying to bore me?
Yes. Peekaboo. Where'd he go? Hey, buddy. Listen, do you mind?
You're really giving.
Listen, I appreciate that you can't aim while I'm on the ground, apparently. It's really helping me in this boss. Ow, okay, I'll take it back. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You gotta stop? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Nice. I love that all portable ops bosses can be completely defeated in stupid ways.
A product of the Successor Project. Beaten by a flesh and blood man like you. It seems you are the true successor of the boss.
Listen, man, I just aimed.
The story about soldier genes. Perhaps it was true after all. You are the true successor.
I don't know what you're babbling about, Gene. How do I stop Metal Gear from launching?
Don't bother. Once the launch countdown has started, there's no way to stop it. Get out of here, Snake. And take this with you.
We're bros now.
The equipment, personnel, and funds I amassed in secret to build Army's Heaven. All the data is stored on that film. No one else knows about it.
Shouldn't it be Heaven's Army?
Because you and I are the same. Someday, you'll be glad you have it. The one who fights and survives must carry on the legacy. Such is our fate. Go, Snake. I've said everything I need to.
This was a good battle, you and I.
You are the one who will inherit my genes. You are the true
I don't want your
successor.
genes. There probably got holes in them.
Be loyal to yourself. Go forth.
Oh, would Gene be a skinny Gene wearer?
Your own calling.
Gene! Sokolov, do you read me? The countdown for Metal Gear has started. The control panel is locked out and won't respond. How do I stop it?
I can see from here that the control circuit has been locked, but Metal Gear's solid rocket motor does not have a post-ignition fuel control mechanism. Once it goes into launch mode, there is no way to stop it.
I don't care if I have to destroy this whole base, as long as it stops the nuke.
If you can dismantle the Metal Gear unit itself before ignition, you may have a chance.
The
Dismantle
Metal Gear unit.
a whole
You mean
Metal
that thing
Gear?
that's attached to the missile warhead?
Metal Gear is no mere nuclear missile. It is jettisoned from the booster at 3,000 feet above the target and parachutes down to the ground. After that, it launches its payload of miniature nuclear warheads. By destroying the Metal Gear unit before takeoff, you can prevent a nuclear strike, even if you can't prevent the launch. However, the Metal Gear's designers anticipated this, gave it armor thicker than a tank's. And should the rocket itself be damaged, the entire silo could explode.
Looks like I'm about to be burnt to a crisp. But I can't sit here and let the world be destroyed.
Snake!
Snake, you're kind of, you know, in a bad time. Do I have 2 minutes to deal? Okay, no, it's all happening.
Damn! It's not working!
Hey, it's all my lads.
What are you doing? Those weapons won't do any good! Get out of here before you're caught up in the blast and killed!
You risked your life to save our motherland!
Now it's our turn to defend your country. You've given us a real reason to fight, Big Boss.
All right.
Wait, did he say our weapons don't do anything? Maybe we should stop.
Snake, do read me! Metal Gear! Metal Gear is on its way!
Did we lose? Maybe if I only recruited more people. Ground control to Major Tom.
You did it, Snake! You succeeded in destroying Metal Gear!
Did we?
Metal Gear has deviated from its course and is in freefall. Sensors show that the nuclear warhead launch tubes have been shut. Well done, Snake!
Hey, you know, we do our best. I have been burnt to a crisp. Is that a revolver?
Impressive. I never imagined they'd have a facility like this right underneath the CIA.
It is, it's Ocelot.
Back when Fox was around, I wouldn't have been able to sneak down here. I've been sent to meet you, Mr. Director.
And who are you?
My name is Adam.
Yeah.
Remember me now?
That's played by Josh Keaton.
At last, we meet in person.
Adam. The triple spy for the philosophers. So you're Ocelot. You say you're here to meet me?
That's right. We confirmed that Metal Gear entered launch mode. The first wave of nukes should arrive here within 30 minutes.
Oh no, he
Where
doesn't
am I?
know.
I'm heading for the shelter as soon as I can. But I can't leave these documents here.
Documents? Related to the philosophers?
Yes, a list of members, along with data, locations of portions of the legacy stashed around the world. So long as we have these, even if the United States does perish in an atomic storm, the philosophers will be born again.
Splendid. That's exactly what
Wait,
I
why did I explain it to him? He has a gun.
What the hell are you doing? You're not planning to betray the philosophers, are you?
Betray? No, I'm not going to betray.
I'm working for them.
I'm going to end them.
Oh, never mind.
Then we'll take back what you stole.
That does make
from us.
sense.
We will carry on the spirit of the true patriot.
The true patriot?
It's all part of our plan to make the world she envisioned a reality. And so, I've come for the other half of the legacy.
Ocelot, the son of the boss, alongside Ava,
Snake,
who was trained by the
quite a
Patriots,
welcome back home.
Campbell, you healing up all right?
Yep,
working together to
nearly
end
good
them.
as new. Can't wait to get out of here, though. That nurse is an unholy terror. It's all your fault for pushing a wounded man too hard.
What about Frank, the child soldier from Mozambique?
He's alive, though he's a mess both mentally and physically. I guess he'll be in the hospital for a while. After that, I don't know. He may never be able to go back to leading a normal life. So I hear they did a cover-up job on Fox's rebellion.
Yeah. They're saying I was sent out to take down a Soviet missile base. That's it.
Can't say I blame them. After all, how do you share the news that the U.S. homeland was facing nuclear attack? Don't beat yourself up
Probably
over
the same
this
news the
thing.
CIA
You
director's
did your
been
country a
shot in the
great
head.
service. You deserve that medal. No one knows that better than you and I.
Yeah.
The lads.
So what'll you do now, Snake?
I don't know. But I've realized something.
What's that?
I'm not living unless I'm in battle, so I have to find my own reason to fight. I have to pass on what's been handed down to me.
Take care, Snake. We'll meet again someday.
Bye, Roy. You'll meet my son a lot. In fact, you'll help my son kill me. I need to make a call. Who could Big Boss be calling at a time like this? I'm surprised I never fought Elisa. Or Ursula. Oh my god, it's the end of the game. Well, there you go. We got David Hayter, Dave Agranov, Steve Blum, Noah Nelson, Lark Spies, Dwight Schultz, Tara Strong, Brian Cummings, Josh Keaton, Jim Piddock, Heather Haley, James Mathis, Vanessa Marshall. Vanessa Marshall replacing whoever the pseudonym for Suzette Monet is, I think, for Eva. Well, what can we say about Portable Ops other than it had some interesting ideas? I think it was either very limited by the PSP hardware or functionality, or they just didn't really try that much. It's very clear they wanted this to be like a, not Monster Hunter, but similar in terms of you go to different locations repeatedly and it kind of do it for different things, but we're not going to spend a whole lot of time giving you different locations or different scenarios. It's just, you go there and it's always the same. As far as the story, meh. I mean, I didn't know anybody, but the game kept treating me like I should know everybody and should care about them massively. I mean, I knew Roy, and I knew Paramedic when she turned up briefly with Sigyn. But really, Jean just kind of was a rehearsed version of, arguably, I guess, Liquid Snake from the first one. Cunningham was cool. It was cool to fight somebody that was actually in Fox still. Would have liked to have fought Elisa. And the boss fights themselves did need a lot of work because they were either very abusable or not particularly like... Everybody had a gimmick that meant you had to kind of go the abusable route to fight them. Meh. Overall, I probably wouldn't play this again. But I know, obviously, the multiplayer that came out with this was pretty good. So, I guess at the time, it probably didn't feel that bad, especially playing it on PSP. So yeah. I guess I'll let the credits run in case there's anything at the end, but thank you all for watching. We're moving on to our next Metal Gear game, which will be Metal Gear Acid 1. So wish me luck, it's another PSP title. But I shall see you all in the next one. Bye for now.
I'll be damned. So it was you who was feeding me information. Yes, the DCI's death should pass as suicide. They'll claim he did it because he felt responsible for the theft of Metal Gear. We can look forward to a major shakeup on the 7th floor at Langley shortly. It looks as if everything is going exactly the way you wanted it. When the DCI saw the trajectory data you supplied and found out he was the target of the nuclear strike, he brought the Philosopher's documents right to me. Yes, we should have known Jean was serious about launching those nukes. Seems our insurance policy came in handy after all. He did quite well. And now, I've got the legacy. Is that all part of your script, too? Using him in the Fox unit like that. Only you could have pulled it off. But you won't be using me anymore. Battle data. From the Perfect Soldier. Gene's genome? I see. Intriguing. I'll help you with the project. But on one condition. I want him to join us. Yes, Big Boss. So that we can become the Patriots.
Well, there you go. I'm guessing he was talking to Zero. Hey, codename Scorpion. We saved 21 times, restarted 3 times, triggered an alert 55 times. I mean, it could have been worse. Could have been worse. Boss rush. But yeah. Anyway, we now, of course, know that Ocelot, in the game he appears, basically gets an end credit scene. Thank you again all for watching, and I shall see you all in the next one. Bye for now.